This video is brought to you by our friends at UGreen. I've not made too many videos on Siri because, well, Siri's pretty much a mess, at least to me. Hi, my name is Rich and I make easy to follow videos on how to use your iPhone and iPad. I really try to keep things simple. I'll never make a video entitled 27 Easy Steps to Using Your iPhone. Usually my videos cover only a handful of tips, and today's video is no exception. I leave the complicated stuff to others. If this sounds like something you might find helpful, please consider subscribing. We're really growing, and besides, subscribing to my channel is free. So rather than tell you all my trials with Siri, I thought I'd show you 5 clever ways I use Siri that actually make sense and are practical enough to be useful. So in today's video, I'll show you how I use Siri with a phone, how I use Siri with the Messages app, how I use Siri to find my lost iPhone, that's pretty handy, how I use Siri with reminders, and how I use Siri to do just a few common tasks. By the way, I'm running iOS 26 and I'm using my iPhone 17 Pro. Okay, let's get started. The first thing I'm going to do is talk to you about how I use Siri with my phone. But before we begin, I'm going to tell you I'm not going to use her name because it would trigger every device for everybody who's watching this video. So what I'm going to do today is just press the side button to engage Siri, and that will be it. But you can just speak the magic words, "Hey Siri," and you'll be good to go. I don't know if you know this, but you can just tell Siri to answer the phone. Let me show you. An incoming call. I'm going to take my other phone and I'm going to call myself. Answer on speakerphone. And there you go. Just like that. You're talking on the speakerphone. You know, you can also make a call using a nickname. Call my wife. Rhonda Bolin. And now, call my wife. And just like that, you can add a nickname and just say, call my wife, or call my mom, or call my sister, or call my brother, something like that. Kind of handy. One thing I also want to tell you, I'm not going to trigger this here, but you can call 911 in the case of an emergency. So if you're not even near your phone, if you're in a wreck or you need help right away, you can yell loudly to Siri to call 911 and Siri will make that call for you. So just keep that in mind in case of an emergency, a really handy tip to know about. Now is a great time to tell you about UGreen's DH4300 Plus NAS. And yes, if you've watched this channel at all, you know I'm a fan of UGreen products. They are scattered all over my studio. Okay, what is a NAS? NAS stands for Network Attached Storage, and it might just be the answer to all of your expensive Apple storage problems. Whenever I buy an iPhone, an iPad, or a Mac, I end up buying the base model, which frankly never has enough storage. But if you've ever looked at the cost to upgrade the internal hard drive on any one of those Apple products, the price tag jumps exponentially. That's why I was excited to partner with UGreen and tell you about the DH4300 Plus. This NAS works just like cloud storage, but it stores all your data locally and safely on your own hard drives, and the cost is much more efficient. The DH4300 Plus is populated with simple to slide in hard drives. I've got 16 terabytes here, but it can manage up to 120 terabytes. And just so you know, you can store 41 million pictures or 80.6 thousand movies. Can you imagine paying Google or Apple for that much space? It connects via a single cable to your internet router. Setup is simple with UGreen's app that guides you through the process step by step. You can set it up on a Mac, or if you prefer, you can use just your phone. Simply hold your phone near the DH4300 Plus and it'll lead you straight to the App Store via NFC, where you can download UGreen's app for free. And even as a beginner, you can set up and use the DH4300 Plus easily. And by the way, this NAS works not only with Apple products, but with Android and Windows PCs as well. and it's fast. It can transfer a 1 gigabyte file in just a few seconds. Once setup is complete, you now have your own local cloud storage. You can back up any files or data you choose, including data on Google Drive. I'm a content creator and my video files are pretty large. Now I've got a place to store them all with plenty of room to spare. But honestly, where UGreen's NAS shines, at least for me, is the automatic backup of my iPhone photo library. If all my tech gear were to be destroyed in one catastrophic event, I could easily replace it. But if for some reason my iCloud photo library were corrupted or destroyed, I'd lose things that are irreplaceable. Photos of family and friends, videos of my daughter and now my grandson, memories that are so important to me. Now all of these photos are safely backed up and it's all local. For me, that's peace of mind. The DH4300 Plus has so many other features too. You can sync data between the NAS and Google Drive easily, and equally important, you can use the DH4300 as a time machine backup for your Mac. You can add other users like family members so they can back up their devices, and so much more. If you're looking for an off-ramp for expensive cloud storage, or especially if you're looking for a way to back up your precious photo library, then be sure to look at UGreen's DH4300 Plus. Check out the World Backup Day discount in the description below and get up to 20% off. Thanks to our friends at UGreen for their support of this channel. And now back to the video. Another thing you can do is ask Siri to send text messages. Send a message to my wife. Just wanted to tell you I love you. And just like that, you can send a text very quickly. I think that's pretty handy. Another handy way to use Siri is with sharing a photo. So if you're in the Photos app and you've got a photo that you want to share, you can just say, share this photo. Rhonda. And just like that, you can add a comment or you can just send it. And you don't have to go through all the machinations of tapping the share button and then messages and then typing out who you have to go to. You can just ask Siri to do all of that. And that is a really handy way to share photos using Siri. I don't know about you, but occasionally I misplace my phone. And when I do, I want to know where it is. And usually it's somewhere in the room around me. I know a rough location of where it is. And you can just say, find Rich B's iPhone 17 Pro, and then it will start ringing and dinging like that. And that's an easy way to find your phone. Another way to use Siri is with reminders. You can say things like, remind me to buy a hammer when I'm at Home Depot. And just like that, if I go into reminders, you'll see buy a hammer when arriving at Home Depot, and it knows where the Home Depot is near me, and when I arrive there it will pop up and give me a reminder to buy a hammer. I think that's pretty handy. But there are other things you can do with Siri as well. For example, if you want a reminder to read an article, let's say you're in Safari, here's a story about the Cincinnati Reds, and you don't have time to read it, but you want to come back to it and make sure you read it, you can just remind me about this. And there you go. Now, if I go back over to reminders, I've got a link right back to that story, and I can tap on it, and there you go. Just like that. And what you'll find is you can use Siri in connection with a number of the apps that are on your phone, particularly those that are Apple apps. But that's pretty handy. You know, lastly, there's just a few things that I use Siri for that just make sense to me. Just small little things like open a quick note. And just like that, I have a new quick note open. That's handy. Create an appointment to have my tires rotated tomorrow at 2 p.m. And just like that, I've created an appointment. And if I go into my calendar and I go to tomorrow, you'll see I have my tires rotated at 2 p.m. Another little handy way to use Siri. You can also ask Siri about the weather. What's the weather today? And there you get that. But you can also go a little bit deeper. Is it going to rain today? And here you get all of the chances of rain. I think that's pretty cool. You can also ask about birthdays. When is Carol's birthday? And it pops up for you just like that. Siri really is useful. There is a lot of things that you can do, so I would just suggest you take your phone and just give it a try. Ask her and see what happens. So what do you think about these Siri tips? Be sure to let me know in the comments below. That's it for today. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.